up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna go.
Hey guys, I do apologise, but I accidentally used the wrong mic when recording the last couple of clips of me building up a train and some other bits and bobs, so I'm basically going to give you guys a quick world tour to kind of finish up this episode. I do apologise, and I will try and keep on top of that, but hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So, through the clips that you missed, I basically gave a tour of the thing that got built, so I'm going to quickly go over there before I show you guys what the hell that is. If I click this and go to, I don't think we've got one over there. I need to put one over there, to be honest with you. This area here, as you can see, we've got two different factories now up and running. So you guys saw me build this factory here. This is the casings and plates factory, where we can come in here and squish a bunch of plates and they'll come out on these hoppers and they get stored in here. That is basically how this system would work. They're all labelled and they're all got smaller chutes, which will basically tell you what goes on what, and all you gotta do is supply the hands with the different types of casings. We do have some wood and some andesite alloy here, just because it's a lot handier to have the wood here, and then you can just pick up the andesite alloy, put it in, and then in it goes. So what I do is, if I don't need anything, I don't like to keep it on the dispensers as much. So I keep these arrows in here turned around, and then when I get a wrench I turn them around and you basically see the items come out. You can pick it up and take it to the next destination. The other thing I built, which was basically off camera when I was trying to figure out how to build this thing. So this thing is the electron tube form. It's a very compact version and it actually works a lot better than I thought. The only downside is I need redstone, so I'm actually going to quickly go get redstone and I'll show you guys how this works. So let me go here. You can probably hear the train. There we go. I'm going to grab a couple of, not all that. I'm going to get around about 6 stacks of this and probably a couple extra quartz. I don't know how much quartz we have over there, but I'm just going to do 17 right now. We're going to go mining for it anyway. And yeah, so let me just walk straight through here so I don't show you guys what the hell's going on. We teleport over here, and this is the compact version of the electron tube form. So basically what will happen is, if I go to F4 and free cam, I can quickly show you guys the design. So over here there is a hand that constantly gives you sandpaper. Sandpaper will turn this, which is a mixer of nether quartz and redstone dust. It will basically mix up and filter out the rose quartz bundle. It will come on here, get refined with the sandpaper, then go into a dispenser, and then it will go into this barrel. The other thing is, once the barrel is done, it will go onto these depots, as you can see here where the iron sheets is. This arm will pick it up and put it into the slots to make the electron tubes. How I'm getting the iron sheets is, I don't get it from the factory next door. I basically make a little mini compactor, which is basically where we put a little bit of iron on top of here. It gets squished and then goes into these chutes and down into that chute there, which goes into the conveyor belt and goes in. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of iron sheets, so I'm not going to put any more in. And then over here, this is where we're making sandpaper. So in this barrel there's some sand, and basically this thing here will give us sugarcane. I'm going to figure out how to get into that because I haven't figured that one out. So basically, put sugarcane in here, it gets mixed up into paper, that supplies the paper, this supplies the sand, and yeah. So we're actually going to put these away. So let's put those There is a couple of flaws in the design because I can't get anywhere in this factory. And as you can see here, this is a rose quartz dust. So through this door, you go through here, you'll see a barrel. This is where I'm just going to put everything I have. And as you can hear, it is going off. And you can see it gets sorted into it. And you see the mechanical arm picks it up, puts it in here with an iron sheet. It gets crafted into electron tubes. So now we've got electron tube form completely all nice and stored up, which is pretty handy. And once this paper is done, this will mix up another one, and it'll basically make another one ready to go in once that one runs out. It's quite efficient. The only thing you got to do is supply it with paper and probably some iron. But you can see here, we're getting quite a lot of electron tubes right now, and it's pretty cool. Just ran out of quartz. That is fine. And we started off with 9, we now have 13. We could probably get more, because as you can see on there, we've got quite a bit. So we're going to get quite a lot of electron tubes. And that is basically the electron tube farm. The final thing I'm going to show you guys is over here. So over here I built this thing, which is basically the train. The train has issues with this stop because of it doesn't register this stop over here for some reason. I think because it's on a hill. So there is a little bit of manual labour you have to do with this place, and that is basically jump in the train, go to this little guy, take off his schedule, bring it all the way up to stop. This guy will eventually carry on, and yeah, there is this little guy here. This is going to be the whistle, but sadly I don't have the whistle automated. So if we actually sit on the train and wait for it to go, it should go soon. Oh wait, I gotta give it a schedule. I think I picked up the schedule. Where did your schedule go, buddy? Oh, there we go. And there we go, we're off we go. So this basically will go all the way around to different stops, and it'll basically do a loop, and then it will do the cobblestone generator. I might slow it down slightly. Ow! Yeah, it has a slight flaw to it. I feel like I need to change this this station right here, because I don't think it liked the idea of being on a course. I might bring it up slightly and just change how this part is set up and just bring this closer. So this is basically where it collects all the materials, it puts it onto this thing goes straight into the barrel, and then it will go into a storage slave, which then basically puts it all into here. The only downside I've got an issue with this stop here, I didn't think this will cause issues as much, but it does, and I think that might be causing why the train is struggling so much. Hopefully it doesn't. Trying to figure out why sometimes it doesn't do this. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't stop. I can't figure out why it does that. But it's a pretty cool train. It stops here just fine, it just doesn't stop at the other places. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab you, I'm going to quickly move this. Maybe if I use my wrench, which I actually have in my inventory. And I'm actually going to move it here instead. Call this storage. And see if it will now go. It was working earlier just fine, but yeah, as you can see here, it doesn't like certain plots. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best situation for this guy, in a way, because it needs to basically be working all the time, and it doesn't, because I think it has it does literally have a flaw. So I might have to bring the stop here and put the conveyor belt here instead of like over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build up where the thing has to connect. So it is here, which means this thing needs to go here. And probably, yeah. So basically it's going to have to go here and go in that way. That is fine. I'm not really fussed. But yeah, so now if I do that, might have fucked up a schedule. Make sure that is on storage. Why is that not on a suitable path? It's literally meant to be, and I can't figure out why it doesn't like this part here, because it has a train station right here, which is the stop, but it doesn't like using it, and I don't know why it's doing that. Like, it's meant to stop it and it's not doing it. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I can't figure that out. But you have to give it like a video or so. But yeah, we have run out of time. I'm going to fix this train schedule, and I do apologise. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. This probably end part will get probably cut off, so I'll probably edit it in. And if you guys do see this video critical sort to point, I never say goodbye. I do apologise. But yeah.